The Sunday Times reported today that the United States has told Sri Lanka that it will suspend talks on the controversial Status of Forces Agreement, also known as SOFA, with Sri Lanka until the presidential election is over.
US Ambassador Elena B. Teplitz outlined her country's position during a meeting with President Maithripala Sirisena. Ambassador Teplitz also told President Sirisena that the time frame for MCC Sri Lanka Compact for US dollars 480 million had now ended. The UNF government, together with the MCC, identified transport and land issues. The government arrived at a final package of country-led, country-owned activities for potential MCC funding in these two fields. Teplitz told President Sirisena, quote, "We respect Sri Lanka's right to discuss the matter on a later occasion," unquote. Following the controversy generated by the SOFA agreement, the president weeks earlier said that such an agreement should not be signed without his approval. He also made clear that he was the Minister of Defence and SOFA was a subject that came under his purview.
In the immediate aftermath of the April 21st attack, conversation regarding SOFA intensified. Due to the huge public outcry over such an agreement, very little progress was made. Today, we see a step back taken by the US when it comes to the SOFA agreement. The public will remain alert to this situation and its development.
Finance Minister Mangala Samaravira, who sees the silver lining in the dark cloud, told us that he will give us some good news tomorrow. What is he saying in the end? He said that for the first time in the history of the United States of America, we'll be giving Sri Lanka a sum of 480 million US dollars. Although Mangala's small brain cannot understand this is even more dangerous than the suicide bomb of Zaran. Among the beggars in this world, America is one of the biggest beggars. As at the 31st of July, the debt of America stood at 23 trillion US dollars. So if you write down 23 and add 12 zeros behind it, you can understand how much the US owes other countries. A beggar who has so much of debt, a beggar who takes loans from Japan and China, takes a loan and gives it to us as a gift, and we must look into what this is all about.
ඇමරිකානු හිඟන්නා ඩොලර් මිලියන 480ක් ණයට අරන් අපිට තෑග්ගට දීලා ලක්මව සිප ගන්න අතරේ බලපං ඇඳයට කියලායි කිව්වේ. ඒ නිසා ඇඳයට බැලුවම අපි හොයාගත්තා මොකද හොරේ කියලා.
This 400 million US dollars will be given only to look into the plot of land and to create the economic corridor. This is not aid given to Sri Lanka. This money is not given for important matters like reducing or repaying the debt, to stop the depreciation of the dollar, to build waivers and anicuts, to provide electricity or to build airports and harbors. This is an investment made by the US. This money is given so that US can freely engage in their affairs. It is clear that this money was given considering Sri Lanka as a colony of the US.